Hi everyone. Little cutie. I'm just going to feed Mister here, and don't have a bib for him. Yes I do. Yes I do. He's still in his dinosaurs. It's so cute. So this isn't a drink and wet feeding. It's just a little feeding and relaxing video, I guess. And oh, little man, he's just getting some attention, shall we say. And I thought a bottle would be a good way to give him some loving, because he was hungry. He's a hungry little man. Look at his hair. Gorgeous little man. He's a big boy. He loves his food. Oh. Yes you do. You love your num-nums. Oh dearie me. So I'm just spending a bit of time in the nursery, guys, and just hanging out with the babies and watching all those great videos out there. There's some beautiful babies around. There really is. And I think I've already updated on my new little one. She'll probably be another week or so away. Hopefully by the end of next week. Hopefully. And I'm going away on Friday, just for the day. And I'm going away with a friend just for the day. We're going to do some shopping, and it's going to be a pretty relaxed, laid back day, but I am wanting to do some grocery shopping to bring back with me. So I haven't done a really big shop in a long time. It's really frustrating sometimes. I shouldn't get started on this subject, but the prices of groceries when you're trying to feed a family is just ridiculous. I did a shop the other afternoon. I picked the kids up from school and went into the local store. We only have one here, so I suppose, you know, and being a small town, we do get, you know, we just automatically have high prices anyway. Don't get me wrong, some prices are really good. They have great specials sometimes, which I love. I do love the specials. But it is really hard to go into the store and come out with under $200 worth. It really is. And then I suppose when I break it down, when I'm feeding 5 people, so, and then we've got 2 dogs, a cat, so I suppose, you know, I don't know, you know, $200 divided by 5 is, you know, it's not bad for the week, but coming out of your budget, your weekly budget, it is a lot. But next week, I don't have many bills coming out next week, so hence why I'm doing a big shop while I'm away. You know, just to get pantry items and staples that go in the cupboard, and, you know, not perishables. I get my fruit and veggies every fortnight. I get them like a box. There's a couple that does veggie boxes, and they're already done up with variety of seasonal fruits and vegetables. So I get those every fortnight, and they're $30. So I think $30 for fruit and veg for 2 weeks is pretty good. So when I go into the store, I don't really buy fruit and veg. I buy, you know, a little bit of meat, and I don't even really buy salady things. Just sometimes I will top up with things that weren't in the box. You know, sometimes I'll buy half a watermelon or some extra bananas, or, you know, things like that. And then your milk and your bread and your cheese and your yogurt and your custards and things like that. And then cereals. Cereal's quite expensive. But meat. Our meat is very expensive here. And considering we have, you know, we have farming areas around close, but it's funny, you still end up paying high prices for things. It's crazy. Like, we're predominantly citrus farms around here, and you go into a store and you're still paying $6 a kilo, where you could go out to a farm and just get seconds out of a seconds bin, you know. And I used to work in a packing shed, and we'd get our fruit free. You know, you just go into a seconds bin, grab a box out of the seconds bin, because it's just either going to juice or, you know, out to the cows. So, and I still know people who work on the farm, so we still get our fruit. Mandarins, oranges, lemons, those kinds of things. But it's the things that you can't, that don't grow around here, that get quite expensive. I would rather pay the farmers directly for food rather than through a supermarket. But that's just me. And I think it's really sad that, like, we have dairy farms around as well, but a lot of our state's milk has been depleted by government or whatever. And a lot of it just comes from the southern states, which is really ridiculous, considering we still have farmers around here that have milking cows, and they still milk morning and night, but it goes to pigs or the calves, or, you know, whatever, they feed it to other animals. You know, they give the milk to other animals or whatever, because they can't sell it commercially anymore. So it's just not viable. It costs them more to sell it than what they get to produce it. It's crazy. So I used to have little milking billies, little stainless steel milk billies, and I used to go to a dairy farm and get a billy of milk for $10 every Sunday. And I'd come home and I'd boil it, and, you know, you get the cream off it, scoop the cream off the top. And so we had fresh cream, we had the fresh milk, and then I'd make cheese, sometimes out of the raw milk before I boil it. Sometimes I wouldn't boil all of it, because I like the raw milk myself personally. And I would actually make cheese, just a soft cheese, and put salt and pepper and chives, like garlic chives, in it, and oh, yum. So I'm actually thinking about starting doing that again, because there's a farm just down the road from here where I used to go, and I'm thinking about doing that again, because milk is quite expensive as well. And considering, I think the billies that I get is about 5 litres, and I used to give them $10 for that. And I know you can get milk $1 what is it, $1 a litre in the big supermarkets, but honestly, I'd rather pay the farmer. I know what you're getting. You know, you're getting nice raw milk, not that pasteurised and homogenised milk. I grew up around a dairy farm as well, so I used to visit all the time. My family had a dairy farm, like my mum's family, and we used to visit there all the time, and yeah. This little man, I tell you, he's such a little sweetheart. I think I might have to do his hair. So anyway, guys, it's just a little chatty video about anything and nothing. Well, I fed this little man. Thanks for hanging out with me if you made it to the end. And Joshua would love to see you in the next video. Little man. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.